Rah Digga?
Rah Diggity Dig.
Rah Diggity Dig.
Yeah, she'll kill me for calling that on camera too, but it's okay.
Okay. All right, Harriet Thugman, because I kind of like that.
Harriet Thugman, okay.
How's your relationship with her?
We're extremely close, yes. I was in a hospital a couple of months ago. She came, saw me there, but we are very close, you know. I actually handle a lot of her PR sometimes now, and I'm the one who got her verified, and so it's actually really beautiful because in her first album, my twin sister and I, like, you know how they used to do like shout outs in it?
Yeah.
We were in the shout outs, and I remember we were in middle school and we took it to school and we're showing everybody like, we're right here, because she was like in her prime, right?
Yeah, that's amazing.
And now it's kind of like, I don't know, full circle moment now that she comes to me like, she has a movie coming out actually, and she's
No way.
I need a press run for this, and I have the studio set up. You have the press come in, do the interviews, and I'm like, okay. She's like, all right, we're gonna call. So it's like we do business with one another. So it's like a surreal moment that she comes to me and asks me for it. She's like, yeah, everybody asking me about my niece Pilar, like, and I'm like, so it's like somebody was telling me, I was like, I need a publicist, and they started recommending you to me, and she was like, if you don't get out my face, that is my niece, like.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, it's beautiful to be able to pour back into her how she poured into me and my career and my son. So it's beautiful. Yeah, I love her.
I realized something. You work with a lot of love and hip hop people.
I do.
Yeah.
Why'd you say it like that?
I'm the type of husband where, you know, like your wife is watching shows and you're like, yo, why you watching this? But then you secretly looking like, yo, this shit is crazy.
It's like the Jerry Springer Ratchet.
Yeah, it's like, yo, this shit is crazy, but you can't like really show that you into it. So I just want to know how was it working with like a Stevie J and Mariah Lynn, like, you know?
Mariah Lynn is like family. I will say that.
Respect.
That is my sister, and I mean that outside of the industry, that is literally like somebody that is my sister. So that's genuine love there. Stevie J, we met probably like 2 or 3 times. Him, Little Mendices, and my son did a shoot together. Stevie J was very nice, very sweet. You know, I can see where the charm comes in at how he gets his girls and stuff. He's very sweet.
Yeah.
That's as far as that would go with Stevie J. Who else did I work with? I had the magazine interview Safari. Safari's really sweet as well. Who else? Johnny Blaze, very nice, very sweet girl. Yeah, Johnny Blaze. Johnny is savage. Like, that's my girl. But Johnny will give it to people. But again, she's literally the sweetest person.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, there are a few assholes. But I'm just naming the people that are really nice. Little Mendices, literally, him and my son grew up together.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
shout out to Mendices though. Yandy, Frederick Douglass Academy, Harlem. We went to the same high school.
Nice.
Different years. I didn't go at the same time as her, but shout out to Harlem, Frederick Douglass Academy. We out here.
Shout out to Yandy. I love her so much. Yeah. She was someone who, when Madison and I were starting off our careers, she was immensely supportive. Immensely supportive. So the boys, that's how the boys, you know, they were always together. Mendices and my son were like, can dream about a hip, you know, so it's weird to actually watch them like grow up innocence together now in the industry. So yeah, but Yandy is amazing. Little Mendices, that's my little baby. I have videos of Mendices crossing my son over in basketball and River falling to the ground. River's probably like 5 years old and he's super little. So, and now Mendices is driving, and you know, it's you know, watching your kids grow up. Yeah. So it's a beautiful thing. Moment. It's a beautiful thing to witness. Yeah. And then they grew into good kids, because there are a lot of kids in the industry that are shitty. Exactly. So they grew into really good kids. I wasn't allowing River to do that because I would have ripped the set off, but they grew into good kids. Absolutely.
Exactly. That's amazing. Oh, man. Okay, the industry, just everything. I feel like it had to come from somewhere, right? Did you have to study anything to be there? Like, but like, how did you get into it? Like, besides obviously, you know, your aunt being, you know, that person that she is, did you have to like,
that's the thing, no one knew she was my aunt originally. Like, we kept it like the best kept secret till 2016.
Oh wow.
When I got a call for a really big project, I don't want to name drop on this project because I don't like any of them, but I did an iconic, I'll tell you guys off camera.
Yeah, I got you.
But I did an iconic video. Let's just say that. And that was when I was pregnant with River, sorry.
Rivy Poo! Sorry, you Rivy Poo.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm just so used to saying it. And I didn't want any one celebrity to define my career, because that could make or break your career, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't want to just be known as, oh, I'm just working with music or Rah Digga, or even though these are icons, they have their icon. I want to be able to have my own, to be able to stand on my own, right? So that's what I did. I started networking side of my aunt. So for the longest, I didn't even work with my aunt until I didn't want to use her celebrity.
Yeah.
I wanted to be able to bring a table where she just sat down at. So it was like a bonus. And I was like, wait, Pilar Scratch and Rah Digga are related? You know, so that's the table I set up. So just through networking. Let's say I saw an event, and let's say I before I was invited to a lot of events, my first major event I went to was Rihanna's Unapologetic Listening Party. That was a surreal moment. That was the first one. Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
And I met...
Can we go back in time? I want to go.
I know. You could have came with me. I took my sister and a few of our close friends. And I met the cast and producer on Jerseylicious is actually the girl who linked me with Rihanna. She was, and I worked for Jerseylicious for free.
Wow.
Right? So we got in. We were VIP. I stood in the line at the 40 Club, and they're like, aren't you Pilar Scratch? I'm like, yeah. I didn't know anything about the industry. So it's like, you're supposed to come this way. And I'm like, okay. They had us through the carpet. It was new. So I was like so nervous. They took us upstairs. We met people like Tyson Beckford and J. Cole before J. Cole was like J. Cole, right?
Oh, wow.
Maxwell told one of my old friends that she was a beautiful black goddess. She lives by that to this day. She's like, Maxwell said it. Y'all can't tell me nothing. So I just started networking, going to events and things like that. And I just never wanted one celebrity to define me. I wanted to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. Because if someone makes their career, they could take that career away from you as well. Yeah. So you have to network outside of, just one person. I don't ever want to be known as just working with one celebrity ever. I want to be that component. I want to be the main character. I am the main character. So when I walk into the room, I want people to know me for me. Yeah. And my worker is just like branches of me, So my name before you know actually my work. You're like, oh no, Pilar does this and this, and I'm a Jill of all trades.
You are the main character. I love that.
You are the main character too.